Okay, hello. Welcome back. This is going to be the last video I do live for tonight. I'm basically just talking about my growth, what else did I say? My goals, my growth, and my future for 2021. I don't know if that just worked, so I'm just going to do that all again. Hello, welcome back. This is basically my last video for tonight, my last live, and I think they're all processing, so I don't know if they're going to go up straight away or if, if they're going to, or if they're already up, so I don't know how it works, but I just let it happen and then I'm like, cool, see what happens. Hopefully they don't get taken down or anything, so hopefully they're okay. So basically just going to be talking about my goals, my growth, and my future for 2021. And basically it's just going to be a rambling video because why not? Like they all haven't been already. So yeah. Last year I basically left off with not being friends with a few people, and like, you know, it happens. You grow out of friendships and stuff. And I'm just going to say this right now, trigger warning. I don't know if it's going to happen, but might happen. So don't know what it's going to be about, but just in case. Hello. So yeah, growing apart from people happens, whether or not you like it or whether or not they like it just happens. And it's the same in relationships too, with people you date, people you're friends with, people you date, just it's a thing. And sometimes I'm not the nice one, sometimes they're not the nice one, sometimes it just doesn't, like, there's just no reason for it, or they just don't tell you. And that's the one thing that basically I felt watching one of Anna Akana's videos recently, was that she was just like, people grow apart and like it just happens. And also like that question that you have towards those people just sometimes just doesn't like get answered. So like a lot of questions I have for my exes are like, why? And then also the same with like friends, is like what happened? Like, what did I do wrong? Because I always feel like it's my fault. So that's why I'm always like, what did I do? But also I'm one of those nasty people that are like, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to figure it out for yourself. And they don't, because I don't tell them and they don't know what they did wrong. So I just kind of leave it as well. So yeah, growing up with these people as well is like challenging, because you think you know them, but you don't know them because you're not close, but you just know them. Does that make any sense at all? Probably not, but that's okay. And being 21, I mean, I'm still fresh out of the womb. So, you know, I don't know like 10 out of 10 life lessons and everything. So it happens. And yeah, it just happens. And sometimes I believe in everything happens for a reason. Sometimes I think, what was that reason? Like, but we don't get answers because it's life, unfortunately. And so that's kind of one thing that I'm learning. And also I'm learning with like guys that I talk to and guys that I see and stuff. I am like completely straight. Like I have already been through the questioning phase. I feel like I've been through the, I don't know. I was going through like TikTok videos, like when I was with my ex-partner, and it was because, yeah, anyway, that doesn't matter. I was questioning myself because I was like, am I attracted to the person that I'm with, or am I just needing something more? And I think I just needed something more, because sometimes that just happens. And my voice just went really high for a second. But anyway, and like they were a great person and everything. I don't have have a little bit of hate towards them, but not a lot. So moving on from that, like, you know, you got to grow and everything and become, I don't know, calmer within yourself. I have no idea. Like, I'm just rambling at this point and I don't know what I'm saying. I'm basically just shitting out words. But yeah, so basically growing, I'm trying to like love myself, and that's a really hard challenge to do. Like, yeah, it's just a struggle. Like some days I'm like, my hair looks like an 80s person, and I'm like feeling myself. I did shave my head for World's Greatest Shave, and that was a whole other thing. And I have had a hate phone call from a unknown number being like, I liked your hair when it was colored and like different. And I'm like, and then they hung up, and I was like, ow, like that hurt. And yeah, I basically have to do that with like stuff I see online when it's like, oh, you're like, that's not funny and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, then why do you watch my videos? Or why did you even click on my video? If you don't like it, why are you here? But some people are just here to be here. Like there is people on YouTube and TikTok and stuff that I question. I'm like, what are you doing? And I don't want to say their name, because if I say their name, they're going to come after me. And I just don't want that. Like maybe the drama would be nice, because I feel like people only become popular because of drama. And I don't want to do that. And I'd rather stay a nobody than get involved in stuff that just doesn't have like any purpose. Anyway, and I keep looking over because it says growing and 2021 goals and future, and honestly I don't know what I'm talking about, but I basically, the things that I want, I put on, hold on, I'll show you. And trigger warning, I did want to end my life when I made this, because you know what, sometimes you don't have goals and you got to make your goals. So I basically made this big old board of like what I want my future to look like, and I want to live on a farm in the middle of nowhere with a shed and animals and a studio and a barn with horses, and then in a house that's on the other side of the paddock or the property, so I can like get away but then not get away at the same time. And then an investment property and a theater and a games room and a nice sunroom. Like that's the stuff I want. That's what I had to create for myself, to be like, you know what, that's worth living for. Like I want kids, I want a house, I want investment properties. I want to be a graphic designer. I want to do things, but they're just hard to reach when you don't have any money. And I'm trying to stay off flashing my tits for as long as possible. I mean, like cleavage and the fact that I have boobs, I can't change that. Like I can cover it up, but even then, like I can't really pull a Billie Eilish. Like she just had some like 10 out of 10 clothing styles, and the fact that she could hold off for so long without anyone knowing what her body looked like, that was amazing. But I just don't want to do that, and I just can't. So I just leave it like how it is. So anyway, but trying to stay away from that for as long as possible, because I'd rather have a career on YouTube, if I was ever going to, and be making videos and editing and doing the things that I love first, and then getting into like the other stuff, like OnlyFans and all that other thing, because I feel like it would just be more for me. But I also would love to just be like a Jenna Marbles. Like that's the one goal I have in life. Sort of a lie, but not really. Like, oh my God, you can see the bruising from my wisdom teeth surgery. Like it's bad. That's yellow. Anyway, that's that. Okay, off topic. But anyway, yeah, so the goals that I have are basically being like doing graphic design. And this year particularly, I mean, they're like future goals. Whereas this year particularly, I want to like travel, but probably at the end of the year, I want to get a ute from upgrading from my Kia Cerato hatchback, tiny little car, to a full-on like ute, decked out, everything, like top 10 to go camping and have like adventures and stuff, and maybe even travel Australia. Like as cliche as it is, because I think it's cliche, just as cliche as it is, I just want to experience like what we have here. And like, and also I feel like it's another way to find yourself, because you might, are you good? That's my cat. His name is Ali. I feel like that'll be another video, but like an actual video, unless I get no motivation and I just sit in front of a camera and do another live. So I don't know. comment to the one person watching this, hello, comment whether or not you reckon I should just show my cat, and I actually mean my cat, nothing else, in a live stream or a video. Not sure, because you know what? You're the only person watching this right now, and that's cool. So, hi, and I hope you're having a good night. But anyway, so getting back to what I was saying is that, yeah, I want to travel Australia maybe at the end of the year, because I'll be graduated hopefully from university, college, whatever you want to call it. Working in a sushi bar and in a deli. So like saving for a house, or at least a deposit for a house, because, you know, houses are so expensive that I'll be working forever just to get anything these days anyway. And it's really struggle. Like, it's a bit hard, but, you know, can't really do too much when you don't have any money. So there's that. And like these people that, like Charlie D'Amelio and like these TikTok people, like, how do they just go from like 0 to nothing in like a year? Like, I don't understand that. Like, that is a whole other thing that I'm just like, my brain cannot process. So yeah, like traveling when it's safe to do so. Like, I'm not saying I'm just going to go through a pandemic and be like, whatever, like, just I'll wait if I have to. Like, that's fine. Because borders and stuff have been closed. I think every now and again they reopen and they close again. So I don't want to risk anything. So traveling around Australia, getting a ute this year, graduating from uni, and working my ass off. So they're the 4 things I currently want to do this year. 5 would be doing probably majority of what I can on that therapy list, which is in another video. If you just go into my playlists and you click on, I think it's literally therapy list or something. So then you can have a look at what's in there as well. And then, yeah, kind of also maybe finding an aesthetic that I actually enjoy wearing, because currently I have 4 aesthetics. It's art, like art and hippie, and there's streetwear, which is like car, like how I think of it is like car wear, like street car, anyway. And then country, and there was another one and I forgot what it was, but it's fine. So yeah, I have like way too many aesthetics and I can't really like calm it down, because but I'm also the same person to be like, oh my gosh, those pants are nice, I'm going to just get them. So I don't really think, and I think about outfits as well. Like, on my Instagram at _Emily Davitt, like if you want to check that out, that's cool too. But like I post clothing that I think would suit like styles and stuff. Lately, that's what I've been doing, because I really enjoy doing that too. Like, I'd love to be like a Jenna Marbles / Emma Chamberlain, because they're just great. Like, people hate them so much, but I find them so inspiring. And so is Julian. Like, Jenna and Julian are just like those 2 people that I just love. And like, I posted 2 videos recently of literally just their content, and people were kind of pissed, but you know, I really liked it. And those 2 things were like happy for me. So I did that for me personally and my own mental health. And also the fact is that I love them so much that I was like, these 2 videos I go back to so often that I just want them to be up on my channel. So if anyone else wants to find them too, they can. I think that's all from today's video that I'm talking about right now. So yeah, basically just a lot of this year in 2021, and January has already gone so quickly. Like, it's stressful, but it's okay. So basically in 2021, I just want to find myself. And I know that's not probably going to be possible in 1 year with the pandemic still going on and university happening and work and unis. I mean, they're the same thing. Work happening and uni happening and the pandemic and just everything else going on. I'm just going to try my best. So yeah, basically just going to give it a good old hot crack and try and get as much on my list as I possibly can, and hopefully kick out even driving manual as well, because that's something that I want to do this year too. So yeah, and I think that's all from today's video. So thank you so much for watching. You stuck through the whole video. Congratulations. Sending you love and heart emojis. definitely. Anyway, so, okay, thank you. And if you aren't subscribed, or if you are subscribed, subscribe down below, and give this a like if you liked the video. Obviously, if you didn't, then cool. All right, see ya.